Okay, so this video is going to walk us through a few examples of how to tell whether a triangle has two solutions or not. I apologize if the camera's a little shaky on this. Using my old setup from our remote days. All right, so yeah, the question here is how many solutions for this. And then I put in parentheses, two solutions or not two solutions, because that's really all we're looking for. If it's not two solutions, then it's either one or it's zero. And if it's zero, then the calculator is going to give us an error when we try to find one of our angles. So, if we're relying on the calculator, just make sure that you're taking extra care when typing everything in, making sure you're in degrees, all that good stuff. But if we do all that, then it should take care of itself. And so really we're just concerned about whether there are two solutions or not two solutions. So our first example, we are given angle Y, side Y, and angle Z. Now if I sketch that out, let's call our third angle X. I know angle Y right here. I know angle Z. And then I also know side Y out here. It's 14. So that's two angles and a side. Angle, angle, side. If you're given angle, angle, side, you're never going to have two solutions. So not two solutions. Okay. Next problem. Let's see where my notes go. So the next one we have angle M is equal to 63 degrees. Side N is 25, and then side M is 24. So now let's look at our relationship here on this one. Sketch the triangle M, N, call the third one P. So we know angle M, we know side N is 25, side M is 24. Okay, well that's an angle and two sides, or two sides and an angle. Keeping it PG. And so this is a situation where, yes, we do need to check for two solutions, okay? If you have two sides and then the angle after that, then you have to check for two solutions. So it's a side here, and then immediately into the other side, and then into that angle that we know. That's the order that they're giving us, okay? Not the order that they're given to us, but that's the order that they, kind of correspond to when drawn on the triangle. So to see if there's going to be two solutions or not, I need to figure out the height of this triangle. Okay, that creates a right triangle inside there. So to figure out the height, we can set up a sine equation. It'd be sine of angle M is equal to the height over the hypotenuse. So let me actually do this. We'll plug in the angle M, 63 degrees, is equal to the height over 25. All right, I'm using this right triangle inside there. All right, there's our right triangle. So sine of M, opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, that's going to give us H. So 25 swings up in front. So 25 times sine of 63. Oh, I didn't test out the calculator on here. Hopefully we can see this okay with the lighting. Looks fine from what I can tell. So 25 sine 63 comes out to 22.275. 22.3 really doesn't matter the rounding there. All I'm checking for is to see if H is going to be less than M. Okay, so our angle M right here is opposite side M. So we're checking to see if side M is less than side N, which we already know it is. 24 is less than 25. And so then I'm checking to see if the height is less than M and then less than N, okay? So height is the smallest. The side opposite of, well, the second side is going to be the largest, right? The side not opposite our angle. And then our side opposite the angle that we're given is directly in between the height and that other side. So this right here, along with this angle being acute, tells us that we do have two solutions. All right, so it's side-side angle. The angle you're given is acute. the side opposite that angle that they give you is less than the second side, but greater than the height. Okay, greater than the height. All right, let's look at the next example. Here we have side D is 32. Side E is 28. Angle D is 73 degrees. All right, so if we were to sketch this triangle out, I'm always going to put my known angle down here in the bottom left just for consistency. So 73 there. Let's put E there, and then we'll call that last one F. So then side D is 32, side E is 28. All right, so it looks like we do have a side, and an angle. Okay, there's the first check. Second check, our angle given to us is acute. Okay, so that looks like we're on our way to two triangles. Now if we check our side opposite the angle given to us, right, side D has to be less than side E in order to get two triangles. Well, D is 32, E is 28. So this is not true. So not two solutions. Okay, not two solutions. So we're just going to solve it for one single triangle. Next one, angle A is 98. Side A is 41. Side B is 50. Okay, right away I can tell that this is not going to have two solutions. I know it's not going to have two solutions because the angle given to me right here is not acute. It is obtuse. So yes, this is a side-side angle problem, given two sides and then the angle after that. But that angle that they give us is obtuse, not acute, so not two solutions. I'm just going to solve it for one triangle and then move on with my day. Okay, last one here. On this, I'm given side J is 35, side K is 30, and then angle K, I don't know how to make my capital K look different than a lowercase k. I've probably learned that and then forgot it. Is that a K? Lowercase k? Sure. So here, let's see what we have. We have two sides and then an angle. If we sketch this out, 39, 30, J, I'll call this one at the top L. So that's 35. Okay, we got side, angle. Okay, our first check is there. Next thing, the angle given to us is acute. Okay, so checking 2 out of our 3 boxes. Now side opposite of the angle, okay, so angle K corresponds to side K right there. K is less than J. And now we need to check for the height, okay? That's what we got to look for. So again, drawing in the height on this creates this right triangle. So sine of 39 is going to equal the height over the hypotenuse, opposite over hypotenuse. Swing that 35 up in front. 35, sine, 39. 22.02. Which is going to be less than K, which is 30, right? So the height is less than K, which is less than J. There is our third check. So yes, this has 2 solutions. All right. So I'll put it together another video of walking through the steps of solving one of those 2 solution triangles. But there you go. That's how you know. Okay, it's got to be side angle. The angle given to you is acute. And then the side opposite the angle they give you is greater than the height, but less than the other side they give you. Adios.